Well, hi, welcome back to my channel. It just took a very long time to get all this really nice marshmallowy cushioness so that you guys would have a great seat at the rainbow table, because that's where we're gathering. Whether it be monotone or full-on technicolor, we're going to sit there and we're going to have a chat today. So, yeah, I actually did my makeup with rainbows. I did the best I could. What do you think? I mean, I'm a novice. I'm not like, I'm not like Jeffree Star, Uh, he's in the upper echelons of talent when it comes to makeup. Little old me, I just do the best I can. So, yeah, you like it? So yeah, I'm enjoying the outlining of things now, and I'm 45 and I'm just learning how to do this stuff. It's crazy, but yeah, it's good to be back. I hope you guys are doing all right. I was just thinking of a few differences that popped into my head yet again. It's a constant surprise to me, like how different and yet how much our countries, appear to be the same, like, similar in so many ways, but they're really not as similar as people think they are. You have to like live here a while and you begin to see it's not as similar as you think, which, is fine. Like where I'm from, if you have a stray kitty, you generally tend to call them a tabby. It's a tabby cat, a stray, something like that. While I was here, I heard the cutest name for a stray cat, or a cat that has an owner. A Moggie was the cutest name. It's Mogggie. And I don't know, it's just a really adorable name, and I wouldn't change it for anything. And I got lucky enough to have one, and when she makes her presence known, which I'm sure at some point in time you will see her do that, she'll either leap past in the video feed, or she'll try to howl and meow her way until she gets all the attention, whether I'm recording or not. So be prepared. And she's a big old black cat too, so she's kind of hard to see, which is comical when we have, of course, black carpets, and we have a black cat, and a very clingy black cat. So if you can picture this, imagine no matter where you go in the house, she follows you. It's wonderful, but it's also kind of dangerous, because I have I'm clumsy, and whenever the cat follows me, there are occasional times when she gets right under my feet and I almost step on her tail, or I almost sit on her because I can't see her, which is one of the perils of being goth. Black cat, black carpet, black clothes. Ooh, where's the cat? And really the only way you can see her is if she opens her eyes and like looks at you. You know how cats do that. They judge you. They're looking at you the whole time, judging you. And you're like, what? What did I do wrong? I love cats so much. Actually, if I could recommend something to you guys, if you are cat lovers and, say you have a behavioral problem or a behaviorally challenged kitty, might I suggest a man called Jackson Galaxy. He just has a way with kitty cats. He figures out what's going on with them at at the basic level. And oftentimes it's not just because the cat is being difficult or because it's strange or something like that. There's usually a really good reason why they behave the way they do. A lot of it harkens back to the time prior to any kind of slight domestication. I refuse to say that cats are domesticated because that's impossible. You know, actually, and they found out that humans did not really domesticate the cat. We didn't really do much to change it. And I, for one, love them just the way they are. I don't like it when they get in my face, an animal does. It can be a little off-putting. Not that I, have a problem with dogs, but, for me, for my fibromyalgia, it's a lot easier if I do not have if I don't have a little furry person wanting that much direct attention, because it's really hard for me to give that. So, yeah. Although whenever I see one on the street, I do pet them every chance I get because they're so cute. But on the street, I can give it back to the owner. So yeah, that's how I love on doggies. Oh yeah. Now, there was this one thing. Now, in America, we do actually have something called tomato sauce. And it is actual tomato sauce in a can. And it's made out of pure tomato puree. And that's something that you use to either flavor like a meatloaf, or you might want to put it into your, your spaghetti bolognese or something like that. I come to England and I hear my partner asking for the tomato sauce, or please excuse me, I'll try my best. May I have the tomato sauce? Oh, okay. And the thought that goes into my head is, okay, I have to go look for a small can with tomato sauce on the outside of it. And she's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm looking for the tomato sauce. And she's like, no, this. And I was like, oh, you mean ketchup? No, tomato sauce. Well, okay. I'm used to it being called ketchup. And then I thought, yeah, but girl, you're in England now, so yeah, it's tomato sauce. Okay, let's just call it what it is. Okay. Because I'm not the pushy one and I'm not the loudmouth, so I'm just going to be like, okay, sure, it's tomato sauce, and that's what I'm going to call it from now on. From now on. Oh, I'm trying. I love accents, and English has been difficult, but yeah. Now, the first place I remember visiting in the UK, actually, is Scotland. Yep, I was 4 years old, and I remember Scotland very well. Really pretty place. If you like, the overcast, the dreary, the foreboding in the sky, the potential of rain, and the plummeting, wetness from the earth, and everything being green, and oh yeah, that's right up my alley. Give me lots of fog. I'm good. A little bit of H.P. Lovecraft. H.R. Giger. I'll take it. All of it. That kind of stuff is just wonderful. So, the only two places I have not been in the UK so far actually are, and remain for now, Wales and any part of Ireland. I haven't been to either one of those places. Not because I don't want to, I just, opportunity has not presented itself, and we don't exactly live in a time where I feel safe to travel at the moment. It was hard to travel to begin with, because, I have to prepare for certain potential issues. And so I have a bag and I fill it up with, what I call like little kits. So just in case something goes wrong, I have everything in one little pouch. And I just carry around 3 or 4 of those. Yeah. Well, I found out it's much better if I just go with someone else. So, yeah. Travel can be a little difficult because I need to bring someone with me. I suppose I could travel by myself, but I wouldn't really feel safe, you know? I mean, the world is definitely a big place, and I'm pretty sure I have Mark written across my forehead, whether I like it or not, you know? So, yeah. All right, let's see. Oh, another thing. When I was living in America, you don't call taxis generally. Where I'm from anyway, you call them a cab. It's like, okay, I'm going to call you a cab. When I came here, the looks I got, and they're like, oh, you mean a taxi? Yes, I do. I didn't argue. I'm like, okay, it's a taxi here. Got it. And yeah, you know, and then of course being told I had to wear my seatbelt while I was in said taxi, that was new. When I left Texas, you did not have to wear a seatbelt if you were in a taxi, which is ludicrous, but you know, this is the same state that, well, they're coming out with a law, if they have not already passed it, that says that you can carry a gun openly and you don't need a license. So anybody can carry a gun in Texas now without a license. Whoa! Personally, I think they should be working on other issues rather than giving people things to kill other people with. A little cray-cray, but you know. There was a time when I'd just be like, well, you should leave it up to the professionals. I don't even think the professionals know what they're doing. They don't have a freaking clue. But, we'll see what happens, you know. Let's see. I would eventually like to go visit Ireland because I have seen some really pretty places up there and I'd love to go. I would. But again, I'd want to bring a couple of people with me, you know. I mean, why not? Get somebody's mind off of something and help them relax. We could have a third with us. It'd be great. I think it'd be fun. Let's see. Wales. I do know one thing. I love a Welsh accent. It just sounds so nice. Something about it just sounds really, really nice. And I could honestly sit and listen to it and might swoon a little bit because it's just like, oh, it's so nice. I like that one. Yep, I like the accent. But yeah, it looks like it's going to be probably an overcast day. A girl can hope, you know. Oh yeah, I thought I'd share with you. I read an article about a girl who well, she rescued a bumblebee, and now the bumblebee is her friend. It won't leave her side. Like it rests on her head. It climbs down, and it'll like nestles behind her, like her neck. And all of this really comes around because she helped the bumblebee. It looked like it was in distress. It's the same exact thing I've done for bees, you know, and I would do anytime, you know, and I'm allergic to bee stings, but there's a way to do that without, like, you can reduce the risk of getting stung and still help them, so, you know, and I talk to them. I'm like, please don't sting me, I'm trying to help you, okay? I'm a little clumsy, please don't sting me. And I've saved some bees. They're really cute. But never had an experience like this. This little bumblebee, it has never stung her, and it follows her around, and it sleeps in a little pot on the side of her bed. And when she wakes up, apparently, it will not leave her side. And if you think about the short lifespan of a bumblebee, it's so sweet, the whole thing. I mean, that bumblebee basically dedicated its life to that human because it was kind to it. Kindness goes a long way towards offering some sort of healing for, you know, people that need it, because there's a lot of people out here that need it. So yeah, take that into account, and I hope everybody's doing better after the shooting and everything. I'm available in the comments if you want to discuss it, or if you know anyone on Facebook you want to go talk, just let me know. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it at this, and I have to feed the cat. She's staring at me and she's getting ready to start howling. I can't have that. All right, so yeah, it's like 6 in the morning, and I'm gonna bid you good morning. Hope you have a wonderful beginning of your day, and please look below, subscribe, okay? And don't just subscribe, add all the notifications, because you'll miss out on some of the stuff that I send out if you don't do that. And I'm not the most prolific person, but I'm trying to become a little more reliable, and that'll help you see what I put out. So here's hoping you'll subscribe. Love you guys. Mwah. And I will talk to you guys later.